Hi everyone watching ELLE Online, I'm Michelle Williams. Playing Marilyn, it felt like everything was a challenge. Physically, we couldn't be more dissimilar, so I felt like I had a long way to go, and it was the most ambitious role that I've ever taken on. I think that something remains mysterious about her. Even though there's been so many biographies and so many movies and so many books that have come out, there's still something that you can't quite describe about her. I remember that day so well last year, and I remember being at home with my daughter and having to explain to her what had happened, and she was learning about it in school, and she was very affected by the idea. My daughter has a great gift, which is empathy, and she was very affected by people having lost their homes and lost their families. And since then, we've kept a jar in our house, a Japan jar, and she fills it up because she wanted to make a contribution because she felt so deeply about what had happened. And she has, over the last year, been filling up her jar, been doing little chores, having little bake sales, and she filled up the jar. And we brought everything that she has saved. We brought it here I brought it here to Japan. She was very excited for me to make this trip so that I could bring everything that she had been making. And so, it was felt here and in the homes here, and definitely where I live and in my community. It was a very big deal at her school. Something that surprised me about this movie is how much fun it is. When I saw it for the very first time with an audience, what I didn't know was how enjoyable the experience was, and I was so excited to see it with an audience for the first time and to see people laughing and to see the smiles on their faces and to feel a kind of contagious laughter in the audience. So, while we think of Marilyn Monroe as this very tragic figure, which she was, the film contains that facet, but many more.